going to be successful. Let me share one small anecdote with you. Anecdote means a small incident. Listen to me. There was a big ship that was about to set sail. A lot of passengers were getting up. Cargo was being lifted over the ship. Total chaos and confusion. Suddenly, someone heard a splash in the water. In the sea, something fell. Everyone looked to see what had fallen in the water. They were shocked. There was a 4-year-old boy who had fallen into the sea and was struggling for survival. No one, not even a single person, went forward to save the child. For 2 minutes, then finally, they heard another splash. They all looked again. This time, there was a young man saving the child from drowning and bringing it up onto the ship. The moment he came on the ship, he got a heroic welcome. Everyone clapping, everyone praising him. But that young man's face was very serious. Then everyone asked him, "Aren't you proud that you have done such a heroic thing?" He said, "Before I answer your question, tell me, who pushed me into the water?" Friends, you have been pushed into this course. That person was pushed into the water, but he became a hero. You are also here going to be a hero. Today, I am not only standing before you as a chief guest of this function, but I am standing before you as a well-wisher of all the parents and all the students who are present here. You'll ask me, "Sir, why are you being a well-wisher to us?" Well, I must confess, I would like to tell you what is my ambition. If I ask you, what is your ambition, I know what you will say. I want to be very successful. I want to be an industrialist. I want to be an entrepreneur. But my ambition is different, my dear friends. My ambition is, as long as I'm alive, I want to be happy and I want to make others happy. That is why I am standing before you as a well-wisher today, and I would like to tell you a few things. Please, friends, don't take it as an advice, but take it as a well-wisher's appeal. They have told you many things, but I have to add to what they said. I was listening. I do not know whether you remember, Gandhi told you that work hard, work smart. I have the same message for you, but I'm going to add to what he said. The next 4 years, you have to not only work hard, but you have to work smart. Now, please don't suspect me that I have copied his speech. Actually, I'm not sitting next to him. The chairman is between us. So I could not have copied his speech. Okay. I'll tell you something more than what he said. What is working hard and working smart? Studying for your exams is working hard. Preparing for your future is working smart. Why? I'll tell you. When you come to the 3rd year, now it's of course final year, you will be going for campus placement. And many students whom I have met, they have a wrong perception that if I get good marks, I am going to be successful in life. I do not know where you got this idea from. I think it's probably because it has started from home. I would start a company of my own. Friends, it is not as simple as you think, because there are 3 things. You have to clear the aptitude test, the group discussion, and then the HR interview. Mugging and memorizing your subjects is working hard. Understanding and learning the concepts is working smart. Concentrating only on your textbooks is working hard. Developing your skills and attitudes for your future is working smart. Okay, if I tell you an anecdote, you will understand it better. What is an anecdote? A short story. A scholar is a learned person, a very intelligent person, was traveling in a boat. He wanted to go to the other side of the river. When the boatman was rowing the boat, the scholar asked him a question, asked the boatman a question. Do you know Mahabharata? The boatman said, sorry sir, I do not know sir. I have not gone to any school sir. The scholar said, you have wasted 25% of your life. After some time, the scholar asked him, do you know Ramayana? Then the boatman said, I told you sir, I have not gone to any school, I don't know. I am sorry to tell you, you have wasted 50% of your life. Then a little later, the scholar asked the boatman, do you know about Gita? Yes sir. My next house there's one girl staying called Gita sir. He said, idiot, I am not talking about that Gita, I am talking about Bhagavad Gita. Have you heard anything about Bhagavad Gita? No sir. You know what the scholar said? You have wasted 75% of your life. The boatman was feeling very sad. After some time, the boatman saw the water coming inside the boat. There was a hole and water was coming and the boat was slowly sinking. The boatman told the scholar, sir, you asked me 3 questions. I will ask you only 1 question. Do you know how to swim? The scholar said, no, I don't know how to swim. You know what the boatman said? I wasted only 75% of my life, but you are going to waste your entire life. Because you are very intelligent, but you do not have the skills to swim and survive. I think my young friends here who are present, you would have got the message. The message is, if you are going to concentrate on your textbooks for the next 4 years, you have wasted your engineering completely if you do not develop your skills. Now, my young friends, you can tell me, sir, why did you tell me now? I'll tell you why. Because your seniors, 3rd year students, final year students, they come with tears in their eyes when I finish the program. You know what they tell me? Sir, in the program, you first year I would have benefited, sir. நீங்க 3rd year 4th year சொன்னோன்னே, I have not spoken English, sir. நான் practice பண்ணவே இல்லை, sir. He said. Then only I decided that today, as your well-wisher, I will ask you, request you to speak and develop your English. I will not force you, but I will request you. You know why? If you force someone, it will be temporary. But if you motivate someone, it will be permanent. I will motivate you, but I will never force you. But one thing, students, remember, if you develop your English, you can get a monthly salary of 40,000 and above per month. But if your English is weak, you will get a salary between 5,000 and 15,000, 1-5 a month. Now you have to decide whether you want 40,000 and above or do you want 10,000 and 5,000. But friends, you cannot say, I will speak only in my mother tongue and I still want 40,000. It will never happen. Because one girl from Erode Sengundar, she has 90%, but still today, even after 2 years, she hasn't got a job. You know why? Because she never took our suggestion very seriously, and today she's suffering. I don't want you to suffer because your parents have lot of expectations from you. The institution has expectations. I know that you can definitely be placed if you only improve your English. Have to be very careful when you enter this college, when you go to your hostel, when you go to your class. You have to choose the right friend. You know why? Your future depends on it. You will listen to your friends, but you will not listen to your parents. Because your friends are more important for you and your parents become the second importance. Sorry, but I know you will listen to them. You know what your friends will tell you? Come, let's have a nice time. Let us chat. And if you listen to them, you'll be in trouble. You have to make sure that you do not deviate from the purpose for which you have come here. What is your primary objective of coming here to this college? What is your primary objective? To make your parents happy and proud. That is your primary objective. Why? Throughout their life, they have sacrificed everything for you. What have you given them in return? You will say, sir, I love my parents. I will ask you, prove it to me. Don't talk. Show it to me. No, sir, I don't have to show love to my parents. They know I love them. Sorry, I will not accept it. The only way you can show love to your parents is to prove to them that you are, to prove to them that you have been able to fulfill what their expectations are. You have to make them proud for what they are today. So I hope you will choose the right friends from today onwards. Jai Prakash. You know what I will tell you? Behind every successful student, there is a good friend. You can be successful if you choose the right friend. But if you do not choose the right friend, you'll be in trouble. So, friends, please just remember what I said. Yes, there will be a lot of challenges for you throughout these 4 years. And one of the challenges is overcoming peer pressure. I do not know how many of you are familiar with this word, peer pressure. You know what's peer pressure? Pressure from your friends. If I get a chance to speak to you later, I'll speak to you, but because of the time limit, because I need to say something to the parents also. Another challenge for you students would be observing the rules and regulations of this college. I'm using the word challenge. I never said it's difficult. One of the biggest rules that you will be having to face, girls will not be allowed to interact with boys, and boys will not be allowed to interact with girls. That will be one of the rules. Many of you may not like it, But then, I will tell you why rules are there. You just now entered RMK and there's a highway there. There's one route for going and one route for coming. And you know what's the rule? You have to keep the left track when you're going, when you're coming, you have to come in that track. That is the rule. What happens if we do not follow the rule? What if I change my track and go to the other track and face the traffic before me? What will happen? What will happen? Accident. So, please do not think that rules are made to make you feel uncomfortable. But rules are made to see that you don't meet with any accidents. That is why this rule. You may not like it, but after you leave this college, you will like it. Okay. Now, friends, this is what I like to say, and then I would like to spend a few minutes talking to your loving and caring parents. This is for you, my dear friends. Securing good marks is important for life. Learning to be a good human is the purpose of life. Wonderful children to this world. Thank you, parents, for bringing such wonderful people into this world. You know, many people have congratulated me. You know what they come and tell me? Sir, you have changed the student's life. You are a great motivator, sir. I tell them, I have not done anything. They are diamonds. They are diamonds gifted by the parents to me. I have not created the diamonds. I have only removed the dust which is on the diamond. The parents are the ones who have already done what they wanted to do. Parents, I'll call you as friends. I won't call you as parents. I say this wherever I go, and today also I'm going to tell you. Buying a piano will not make you a pianist. I repeat, buying a piano, you cannot become a pianist. Only when you know how to play the piano, only then you become a pianist. If you press only the white keys of the piano, the music will not be pleasant. If you press only the black keys of the piano, the music will be very hurting. But if you press the black and white key correctly, you get the correct music from the piano. I think you understood what I said. Giving birth to children does not make you a parent. Disciplining them does not make you parent. Giving them a lot of love and affection does not make you a parent. But you know what makes you a parent? Bringing out the best in everyone is what that makes you the parent. Not pressing the black key, not pressing the white key, but both together bring out the best music from your children. I have a few things to share with you. You have accompanied your child today on the first day. I'm very happy. Very happy to see so many parents. I was not fortunate. When I joined college, my father and mother did not come with me. But today, when I see you accompanying your children, I'm so happy to see that you really care and you really love your children. But I have a humble request to make. Please, do not stop coming to this college. Because in most of the places where I have addressed, I see the parents only on the first day, and the next 4 years, I've never seen the parents again come to college. My humble prayer is, please don't do that. I want you to come to this college regularly. I want you to come and see and monitor what your children are doing. Because some parents don't even know how many areas a student has, what are his marks, which section he's studying, which course he's taking, they don't know. I know you're very busy parents. I know you're very busy. But there can be nothing more important than spending quality time with your children. I saw last year, I saw the parents. The previous year when I spoke, I saw the parents. I've never seen the parents again. You know why? They feel that once we admit our child to RMK, it is RMK's duty to see that this child is successful in life. I'm sorry. RMK is one hand. You are the other hand. Only when both hands join together, only then we can make an impact in the society. Without your cooperation, it is impossible to ask this institution to perform miracles. I am making this request because you want this institution to give very good results. I am saying please cooperate with them and make them, help them to fulfill their dreams. See, this is the mistake you people are making. Now, love and affection is one thing, but disciplining the child is another thing. How can they help your child if you are going to encourage them to take the Saturday and Tuesday off? Please, parents, I know you love your children, but love them in your heart. That is what I want you to do. They need your support. I hope the parents who are present today will come. You need not come. If you're very busy, you need not come. But at least speak to them on the phone and find out how they are progressing in their academic performance. If you are not bothered, the children will never be bothered. Okay. Providing good education for your children is your duty. Allowing your children to live their dreams is your responsibility. I repeat, providing good education for your children is your duty. But allowing your children to live their dreams is your responsibility. Expecting. Yes, this is another message for you. Don't expect from your children, but accept your children. Don't expect, but accept the way they are. Accept them, expect them to be the best is your duty. Bringing out the best in them is your responsibility. I will conclude by just saying this. But before concluding, I want my student friends to raise your hand and say, I will work hard and work smart. Raise your hand and say, I will work hard and work smart. I am studying not only to pass, but also to make my parents happy and proud. Why are you so sad? Oh, you're feeling hungry. Sorry. Okay. Let me conclude. Birbal, Tenali Raman. If I say Tenali Raman, you remember better. You know, he was a very smart guy. And when people are smart, some of them will feel jealous. Now, when you study well, some of your friends will be jealous of you. So what they did, and the Tenali Raman eppudiyo avana, what to say? We have to remove him. So they had a plan. Tamila Tittam. Correct? One Tittam. You know what they did? We will make him an idiot in front of the king. So one fellow took a butterfly in his hand and he closed it. And then he said to the king, "My lord, you say that Tenali Raman is very intelligent. I am going to ask a simple question. Let us test his intelligence." King said, "What do you want to ask?" "I asked Tenali Raman to tell me whether the butterfly in my hand is dead or alive." He had a butterfly in his hand. Whether the butterfly is dead or alive. Then the king said, Tenali Raman, why don't you give the answer? No answer from Tenali Raman. He was very sweating. You know why he was sweating? Because he knew whatever answer he gives will turn out wrong. Shall I tell you what was the trick? He had the butterfly in his hand. If Tenali Raman says it is alive, he will crush it and kill it and show the dead butterfly to the king. If Tenali Raman says it is dead, he'll open it and allow the butterfly to fly. This Tenali Raman knew. So after 1 minute, Tenali Raman said, "My lord, I am ready with the answer." He said, "The life or the death of the butterfly is in his hands." He asked now whether the butterfly is dead or alive. What did he say? The life or death of the butterfly lies in his hands. You know why I said this story? Your future, your success, your happiness is in your hands. If you want to crush it, crush it. Want to fly? Fly. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. All of us here at RMK